Good morning. This camera battery says that it's dead, and I put a new one in it. I don't know. We are heading out to the planter and gonna get started today. It's afternoon. Helped Matt get his planter going. Finally figured that part out. Dad's sprayer boom broke a bolt for some reason, but I don't understand why. But we got that fixed. Got Jeffrey, he's heading to start working ground. For one field anyways. And I'm gonna get started planting. I gotta put a little plot in. And then I'll have Mom bring out the seed tinner and I'll put in the seed that I plan on using this afternoon. And then we'll get started and going. Should be good. I don't know. We'll see. That's kind of where we're at the moment. Getting here, the pretty girl out there. I got my liquid tank parked out there. I'll get started here shortly. There we go. Let's get her started. We're turning and burning. So after somebody messed up the script, so we had to pull it in, and then my screen went black, so we had to reboot it. So it's been a monitor thing today, but we got about 55 acres almost done. She's a little dry, she's dusty. On top anyway. Monitor's beeping all the time, telling me the things I'm probably doing wrong. So when I rebooted my monitor, it took away all my Endro lines, so I gotta manually do everything, which isn't bad. Sometimes you forget to turn it on. Except I haven't done that today, so that's hopefully not gonna happen. But we're turning and burning. We're I don't know if you can see it. We're doing some scripts. I don't know if I can go back here. So we got some scripts going on, two different colors. We got, I don't even know which is what yet, but I kind of know a little bit of it. But it's changing. Up here in the corner, it's got a target for the prescription, so it'll change on, well, next two passes it'll change. So it'll be 150 these next two passes, and then it'll go down. I think it goes down. But we're planning. Usually the first day is always the worst. I think we finally got it dialed in, hopefully. Still a little bit to learn on this monitor still. When you've been out of it for so long, you just don't remember. I've been in the cattle game too long, I forgot how to plant. Anyway, we're gonna probably hopefully get another 40 acres done, be done here, and then probably call it a day. It's probably gonna take me a little bit. Jake's planting corn. I don't know how far he's getting, but don't seem like he's getting along very good either. Sprayer man, he already broke down this morning. He lost a pin out of the boom. It's been a good day. So we'll keep her trucking. Not trucking though, we're planting, but you know what I mean. Alright, we're back to going here. Putting in the plot. So I had 8 strips here. 30,000 to 36, and then 36 back to 30. 8 strips, and then we got to go to another farm and do another 8 strips. And then somebody's going to be bringing me out the seed tender, and I'm going to put in all the seed I need to finish that farm I'm going to go to, and I'm going to come back to this one to finish it. Don't know if I'll get that all done tonight. They say it's a slim chance of rain. I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to talk about this planter a little bit. So I'm planting 2 different varieties right now. In your population, I'm planting 30 to 36. Matt's over here yapping again. Jeez. And so I'm focusing on my singulation. My singulation is running around 98 to 99%. It was running 99.8%, but I'm running 2 different varieties. My left side of my planter is struggling, planting a little bit of multiple. So I turned down the vac pressure on just that side. That's why this says 17, and that one's 22. My right side of my planter is planting 0.1% imperfections. My other side is planting 0.9% imperfection. I've already adjusted as much as I can because I already tried going the opposite direction, and then it gets worse. So this is a happy medium, which 99 is still really good. Anyways, so what we have going on here is you have your population. That's how many seeds you're planting per acre. This is my gauge wheel downforce. So I click on this, it says downforce margin and ground contact. So this is kind of how everything's rolling right here. If I click on this though, it's supposed to, there we go. So here's my downforce margin. If I want to come up here and click this box, so my margin, I have it set at 120 pounds. So basically margin meaning it can go higher than 120, it can go lower than 120, but there's a happy medium right there for what I want to run. Give me a second, cut to the end of my intro here. It'll shut off automatically. I have my section control on and everything. And that beep just tells you that it's off. I got one more swipe to do here, but I'm already on this page, so I'm gonna hurry up and say it. Well, okay, maybe I'm not. I'm gonna have to hurry up. You come to the setup, I go there, controller rate, set. Then I'll run 32, my last one's gonna be 30 on the outside. Done, X, come back, it says 30 for my target. This is the E23 transmission, so you don't need your clutch, as long as you're running low RPMs at least. Throw that puppy back in gear. We'll line back up over here on this last swipe. Bump it up a gear. Then we'll get back to going. I'm going to go ahead and click here because I already know what I'm going. Which you can see right there. Slow down a little bit. Get her tuned in. Anyways, so we're back here. See, all my stuff's going to start fluctuating again. I have hydraulic downforce and everything. This planter's pretty well decked out when we got it. So this is ground contact. It says 98% right there. So that means that the row units have 98% to now 99% ground contact, which is exactly where you want it. You want it as close as you can to 100%, which means I'm getting very good contact. It's not that rough, which means genuinely I have probably the right amount of downforce on my units because it has really good ground contact going through this no-till ground. But you can see my units aren't moving at all, which is really good. That means you're getting very good accuracy, that's why it's at 99. If you come here and I hit this, that's my downforce. So my downforce I have set to 120. As you can see, these are running to 205. So that's basically, I told you 120 is my margin. It can go up, it can go down, but the 120 is my happy medium. That's where I'm comfortable with, that's where I'm happy at, and that's usually where it keeps my seed. I mean, my seeds usually are around 2 inches, which is exactly where I want it at. It's in moisture, the right depth. That's just kind of where you want it. That's kind of explaining this. And then this is my seed spacing. This is just telling you how accurate the seeds are getting placed between each seed. As you can see, it's green, which means it's in track. It tells you your multiples and your skips. I have a lot more multiples. Can't fix it. I'm gonna try. I got to go. This is the last swipe of the plot. We're gonna load it with some liquid and head to the next farm. See you there. So we're out checking seed depth. There's one right there.
kind of easy to do in this CRP ground because it kind of just folds it over. But we're about 1 inch in the ground. Some of it's about 1.25 inches. So pretty good. There's a little bit of moisture in there. So we're stuck. The tandems are I'm assuming what's a natural spring I found. So it's been a great 2 days of planting, let me tell you. But this motor went out 2 days ago. We had a seal go out of it, so we had to tear it off of another planter to keep me going. And then it's been a couple of days, let me tell you. And then the bolts fell out of here. These 2 bolts came loose, and then this started sliding back and forth. But it was on the other side of the planter. But we got that tightened up this morning, and then now we're stuck. So, oh yeah, I love farming. It's pretty buried at the moment. Well, it's not really buried, not yet. Probably would have been if I'd kept going, but I figured I better stop while I was ahead before I really buried it. And then right now a tractor could probably pull me out. But CRP, we're kind of going around some of these. Yeah, there's some sticks and stuff in there. But we'll get her pulled out. I got somebody coming in a tractor with a big chain, and hopefully we don't yank it in two. But that'd be our luck, I guess. Hope everybody else is having a good time. I'm not. Got it out. That's the good stuff there. Sunk her pretty good. Let's not try to do that again. Four-wheel drive is out here if it happens again, so we're prepared. But we're planting. Get her folded up here. We've done a little over 150 acres so far. Keep on rolling. Got another 20 or 30 right across the road here, I think. And then I think we're gonna head to back where we started at, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to knock out those 2 last patches. There we go. See the old tractor dirty. Nothing stays clean anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some done across the road and try to go back to where we started at. I think there's 50 acres left there. Excuse me. And Matt, he was planting bean at the house. He should be getting close to being done. Jeffrey's still working ground. I don't think he'll get done today. He'll finish that up probably tomorrow. Dad's been spraying all the bean ground around here, so I imagine he's getting close to being done around here. He'll probably have to switch over and get started on spraying some corn. But that's where we're at the moment, so stay tuned and we'll see what happens next. Well, that was the last of it. If it's not how farmers talk, I told you all I'd be done shortly, and I'm just now getting done an hour and a half later. It's always something. But we're done right before dark. I ran out of liquid, perfect timing. Trailer's at the next farm we're going to, which is the one we're going back to. This is our furthest east field. We're gonna head back the other direction. Back towards home, probably, because I'm gonna need some go-go juice in the morning. Or probably tomorrow afternoon. I have enough fuel there to finish the farm. There's 80 acres left there, and it's all pretty good going, so it won't take long. And I might even start up on it tonight, but we'll see how I feel. And get this old girl folded back up, we can get the heck out of here. At 279 acres total so far. I'm probably going to do some tonight just to make sure I get to 300, just to say I did. But I also have that one little field that I should finish because I already did one end row around it, and they're calling for a chance of rain tonight, so might as well get that thing finished. Then I'll have the other side of the road to do tomorrow morning, which shouldn't take long at all. So I don't know, it's been an eventful day to say the least, if that's what you want to call it. So on the bean planter, Matt was getting along good. And then the seal went out of the variable rate drive motor. So luckily the planter's under warranty, so they can come and fix that seal. I don't know how that even happens, but it did. So we're waiting on that part to get that bean planter right to going, which we can take it off the other one, no big deal. It's 7:30. Let's head to the next field, and maybe I'll get some more footage there. We'll see. There we are. We're back. We're getting her all filled up with some liquid, or not all the way, but enough to finish this place. Old tractor's dirty. It's not dark enough to really do the lights justice. The little beans that are on top, they're pretty. Anyway, we're pumping some more liquid in. I think we're already at where we need to be. I got 70-ish acres left. I need almost 300 gallons. Slant it like this, so you always want that side to be where they're almost there. Now we are there. Slow your pump down. Come over here. Dad and Jeffrey's design. There's a handle down there. Hold that handle closed. That's your main supply. That thing doesn't sound good at all. Come up here, turn your feet off right there. You're gonna wanna go ahead and close that one too. Then I like to come over, shut her all the way down, which according to that, my tank's basically empty. Coming down here and hit that little thing right there. Then we'll hit this little top lever after we. Y'all might have to bear with me for a second. Good spot to see that. I think she's got some pressure on her. That wasn't bad at all. I gotta sit here. Put this hose back around the trailer so I can take her home tonight when I get to where I want to leave. That's basically the whole story. Jeffrey and Dad made all these little divots on the trailer. This is pretty well all homemade. Holds 1,600 gallon. 1,600 gallon tanks. Just got it. We've had the tank for about a year now, but we just got everything hooked up and how we wanted it to be. Come in here. Just like that. Good as new. Worked out pretty slick. Last year we were borrowing another guy's liquid trailer, and it only holds 800, so we went and built our own. No big deal. Appreciated him letting us borrow it, but we don't like to borrow stuff. just in case if something was to happen to it. You don't want to be responsible. But I think we're gonna plant this little knob. Probably take me about 20 minutes. I have that side of the road, but I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna finish this knob and then I'm gonna go eat.